Hey from Lithuania, and today I'm gonna talk about objections. And I know that nobody wants to hear objections, and actually the forecast of getting objections and expecting objections is one of the main reasons why network marketers quit. And it's not always just about the actual rejection or objection, it's about not knowing what to say. So today I'm gonna talk about how to handle I want to think about this objection. And if we haven't met, my name is Edita and I am a former struggling network marketer. I was struggling because I hated prospecting, I hated objection, I hated chasing people, living with hidden agenda, and all that kind of stuff. And so I was struggling and I wasn't getting anywhere until I found a way to get my ideal prospects to come to me instead. And it changed my business results and changed how I feel about everything. And so back to the topic about objection. So in the first place, the best way to handle any objection is to prevent it. And there are ways to do it. There are methods how to do it. And by the way, in that note, if you would like to see how it can happen, grab my The Shy Networker's Cure at visnow.com/get-cure. In that training, I do touch on how objections in general or rejection can be prevented. So that is the best way. But the fact is that you can never ever prevent 100% of the objections or rejection. Even the best marketers in the world, they always get rejection. But the big difference between poor selling or poor marketing and good selling and marketing is how you handle objections and what you say. First of all, how you look at them, how you understand them as such. So first thing, to understanding objection is a normal thing in marketing, is the first step. It's normal. Nobody can avoid them 100%. Now, the other thing is that is how you actually handle actual objections when you get them. And if we are talking about something like I want to think about it again, there are usually two reasons why people give this kind of objection. So one reason is that they just don't want this, and it's a polite way to say that a no to you, or they don't feel comfortable saying a no straight to you. So and the other reason is they're just not sure. It might sound, what you're telling them might sound interesting. They might be interested. They might see themselves in this to some degree. But they're just not sure, and it's not a normal thing. So your first step is to actually confirm with them if it's a real objection, or if it's a real reason why, if they really want to think about it. So that's what you basically do. And you can say something like, oh yeah, I actually, when people tell me that, it's usually because of two reasons. One reason is that they're not interested at all, and it's fine if they're not. This is not for everyone anyway, right? And the second reason is they're just not sure. So can I just double check with you? Are you interested in this? If, let's say, if you didn't need to think about it, would you be interested in this? And if they say to you, well, actually, yeah, I'm not that interested. I don't think this is for me. Then you just let them go, right? And you don't insist, you don't convince, you don't go through any of those tricky things or pushy things and whatever. You respect yourself and you respect them, right? Because everybody has a right not to want whatever you put in front of them, and that's fine. But if this is the second option, and they say something like, and they say, I really do need to, like, I am interested, but I do need to think about it, then the best way to deal with this is to ask further questions. And you just simply tell them, ask them, so what is that you want to think about it? And you tell them, normally people who just want to think about it, they are not exactly sure. There's something they want, either they want more information, or they don't know how it's going to work out for them. They don't know if this is going to help them with their specific situation. So can you let me know, and you say this to the prospect, can you let me know what exactly you're not sure about, and what exactly information, area of this you want to get information on. And they can say, actually, I don't know if I'm gonna, I don't know if this is gonna work for me, or I don't know how I can fit this into my agenda, into what I'm already doing. I have a job, I have a family, I'm busy, I don't know if I can actually do it. Or they can go like, I don't know if I can be a salesperson, if I can sell, or I don't feel, it doesn't feel right for me to approach people, or something like that. There can be so many different reasons why people are not sure, and you and I are exactly the same. We don't jump on everything that is placed in front of us every single day. That's totally normal. But what this gives you, if you ask this question, this gives you further information that you can address then. So if they tell you, you know what, I don't know if I can fit this into my busy life, then you take it from there, and then you give them more information on how they can do this in 1 hour day, or whatever is applicable in your case, or you can tell them that you can help them, you will help them to resolve this issue. And when you give them that additional information, or even sending them to watch a video somewhere, the best thing is that when you have if you send them to some external resource, that it's a credible resource, a famous name, somebody they can Google and check out, and trust. So that would be the best. So if you send them to that resource, make sure that it can be trusted. Otherwise, you give them the information, you reassure them that you can help them deal with this issue, and then if they still want to think about this, make sure that you actually arrange another meeting with them, another time to have a chat, whether it's on the messenger or on a Zoom call or whatever. But make sure that you don't just say, okay, so watch this and we'll see what happens or whatever. No, be very specific, that watch this, or now that that this information that I gave you, let's catch up tomorrow or in 2 days. So it's important. Hey John, nice to see you. Hey, from Lithuania. I'm in Lithuania right now. And my parents really enjoying the great weather, and I think it's a very good weather where you are as well, right? Isn't it? Or might be too hot, maybe even. It's on the hot side here in Lithuania, but anyway, it's a good change for me. Enjoying it. So anyway, yeah. So if your prospect does look interested, and if he's one of those other one of the if he's the second option and he's interested but just needs to think about it, if he confirmed to you that they are interested, make sure you arrange another chat or meeting with them tomorrow or in 2 days. Don't wait for too long, because there is this one law in marketing, the recency or urgency law, and or actually there is another saying that I just remembered. Money likes speed. Money likes speed because people forget, because people procrastinate, because some logic, thinking kicks in, and very often irrational people always come up with reasons why they shouldn't do something, even if they initially thought they would or they wanted to do something. And you and I are exactly the same. We always, either we follow the impulse, or then very, very often we actually skip doing it. So make sure you schedule another meeting with them soon, in 2 days, the longest, because and then again starts. Okay, so start with asking questions. Make sure you always ask a lot of questions. Just because they said something, you don't have to actually take it like that. You always have to question them. And what happens is, when you become good at asking questions, that's one of the best ways to get your prospects to make their own conclusions or to break their own beliefs about something. So it's important to ask questions instead of taking everything they say the way it is, because very often they don't even mean what they actually say. So anyway, I hope this was helpful, and do try this. It's not a script really, this method to handle this objection, and if you do, let me know how it goes. And I hope you're having a good day. And is it Monday? No, it's Tuesday. I lost the sense of time because I'm on a break. Anyway, so it's Tuesday. Have a great week, and thanks so much for watching. And by the way, if you would like to know how you can prevent most objections and rejection, catch my the Shine Networkers Cure at visnow.com/get-cure to see how it can happen for you. And thanks again. Have a great day. I'll talk to you soon. Bye now.